the big news out of Davos today, that major gathering of world leaders. President Trump landing on Air Force One, then stunning the crowd with a 90-minute address. It was supposed to be about U.S. housing policy, but it turned into a long rebuttal to other world leaders. He told Canada the country, quote, lives because of us. Told the crowd, quote, you'd all be speaking German if not for America. And he mocked Emmanuel Macron of France for wearing sunglasses indoors. And yet late today, the president announced what he said was a breakthrough on U.S. control of Greenland. So let's get right to senior White House correspondent Ed O'Keefe, who is traveling with the president. Ed, what a day. Good evening to you.
That's one way to put it, Tony. The president's decision to talk more with NATO about the future of Greenland came as he backed off threats of using military force or new tariffs to get what he wants. But his fresh attacks on Europe angered close allies. As the president helicoptered into this swanky Swiss ski town, cameras caught a message for him stamped in the snow. Trump, go home. He acknowledged the tough crowd attending his speech.
So many friends, few enemies.
And made clear he wanted to acquire Greenland, but without using the military.
I don't have to use force. I don't want to use force. I won't use force.
That was a relief for Danish officials who control the island and who had beefed up the security presence on Greenland in recent days. Trump's Arctic focus is widely opposed by Americans, including some here in Davos, like potential future presidential candidate, Kentucky Democratic Governor Andy Beshear.
This is pretty damn stupid. Now, you look at what it means going after territory from another member of NATO. That is crossing a red line. And the American people, we don't think about Greenland for 5 minutes each day.
North Carolina Republican Senator Tom Tillis agrees.
This is drama or a false crisis.
He thinks Trump should use existing agreements with Greenland and NATO to bolster America's military presence on the island.
There's a way to achieve what the president rightfully points out we need to achieve in the Arctic without any of this drama, without any of this discord, and without any of the threat to the long-term stability and reliability of the NATO alliance.
And while Trump now says he has an agreement to sort out a Greenland plan with NATO and European leaders, his speech notably attacked them.
We want strong allies, not seriously weakened ones.
Especially NATO.
I mean, we've helped them for so many years. We've never gotten anything, except we pay for NATO.
But NATO did rally around the U.S. after 9/11, and soldiers from 25 NATO countries fought and died alongside American forces in Afghanistan during the 2-decade conflict. After weeks of threats and confusion over Greenland, a top European Union official says ending trade with the U.S. is now on the table.
And the European Union has the power and the tools to do so.
Ed, we know the president has dropped his tariff threat. The markets like that, but the Europeans had threatened to retaliate. Are they backing down too?
No, not yet. Several top European leaders tonight still expressing skepticism that the president's really going to back off those new tariffs. One German official quoted as saying, we cannot sit back, relax, and be satisfied. So they're talking about using what they call a bazooka tariff, up to $100 billion in new tariffs against goods and services sold into the United States. All of that would mean higher prices for American customers. Tony?
All right, Ed, thank you.